Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to the Cave Factory. And yes, this thing is still chugging along. I can make 2 of the parts I need, but we still need 3. So we're gonna let this thing run for a while. I can actually show you one thing that I did to improve the performance of making the storage parts. And I improved the glass making, because the glass making was stupidly slow, right? We were using a mechanism like this. So let me just explain, maybe if you don't understand how these are supposed to work. We are putting, like, whatever we are supposed to smelt, we're putting into a crate here, right? Then we have a chute, a depot, things on the depot are being smelted, then we have a chute, and then we have a storage. So the idea behind pretty much all of them, except the new one here, is that when the drawers get full, right, then the chute cannot push anything into the drawers. So that means that the chute stops pulling items from the depot, which means that this chute cannot push items to the depot, which means that this storage crate of the raw materials gets full and it doesn't pull anything else new from the storage. And that's how I make all the machines. It's not just smelting machines, like it's crushing machines like this as well. So if the storage here gets full of quartz, we will not be pulling in prismarine, and the clay here will stop pulling whatever it's pulling, clay balls, right? Anyway, that's how all of them are supposed to work. But unfortunately, this means that we are only smelting one thing or one stack at a time. And smelting things with lava like this... Oh, I shouldn't have gotten that close to that machine, sorry. I have to refill this really quick. The advantage of smelting with lava is that we can smelt as many stacks as we want at the same time. The problem is that we don't have that kind of back pressure that I just described. So we need to implement the back pressure ourselves. So this thing here is spitting out sand. I actually downgraded this pipe so it's not going too fast, so that we don't actually run out of sand, because this thing is also crashing gravel into sand, right? So I installed the biggest upgrade I could install here that didn't empty this, and so it's the lowest tier upgrade. That is throwing the sand in here, and the sand is just falling through. I'm always waiting for a whole stack to appear, because it's just better to not have that many stacks floating around. And then it lands on top of this spark chute that only pulls things in when they are glass. So it waits for the sand to smelt. But the problem is that there is no back pressure. And the back pressure we implement by first storing everything in this adjustable crate. I made it deliberately as huge as possible, because there's quite a lot of sand in the process of being smelted. It takes a long time to smelt one stack of sand. When this crate starts filling up, in this case, even when the second slot starts getting things, then I observe that with this stockpile switch, you can see it is set ridiculously low, as you can see here. And that stockpile switch activates this redstone link, and this redstone link powers the chute here that stops the sand falling in. That's the idea. So if this gets full, we start building up glass in here, and it should stop the whole mechanism. This actually removed the bottleneck I have on glass, because crafting all these things requires quite some glass, right? The 1K storage parts require glass to craft. Now we have a different bottleneck again, and the bottleneck is the basic processors. So there's always some kind of bottleneck here, but it's chugging along. We have, what, almost 5,000. I think 6,000 something is what we're aiming for. I think 6,500, 6,600. So eventually we'll get there. But I've been also working on a different project, and that's the project that we hopefully will finish today, or at least start finishing today. And that is to generate ultimate ingots. This is the ultimate ingot. You craft it from all kinds of various ingots. And here I want to make a stack of these ingots. I don't know if I'm gonna need a stack or more, or maybe just 5. I have no idea. I think like I will need a small amount of ultimate ingots. But well, let's do a stack, because why not? So I have all these. You can see they are equivalent to those. Some of these were a little bit of a pain to get, like Eternium is from Better End, and it actually required me to set up a new furnace array. Oh yeah, we made the furnace array even in modded, but it's those weird endstone smelter I think like they should be called alloyer or something like that. They're creating the Aeternium and I think Terminite alloys, which are from Better End. And we have Terminite here. Thalassium is just an ore you get from the end, and Aeternium is the super ingot from the Better End. Actually, the armor made out of this stuff is actually quite good. We have Netherite, Manuline, whatever you pronounce it, Hepatizion, like bunch of stuff from Tinker's Construct. I have all the alloys, but we are missing 3 things. These 3 slots, and these 3 slots are this, and that. Yeah. We're gonna do what I've been dreading to do in this series. We're gonna go to the Twilight Forest. And by the way, I'm not dreading it because it's hard. It's not hard. Like, I am levitating. I have infinite power from my jetpack. I have a railgun. I have a sword that is completely insane. I have my armor pretty much doesn't let anything through. It's really good. I am not fearing that I'm gonna die. There is a different problem. I am fearing that I have no idea how to show you what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. Because I build things, I design machines, that's what I know how to film. The Twilight Forest is gonna be about boss fights, and maybe some of you have seen my dragon fights, how I show them in videos. It's literally like 2-second clips of me smacking the dragon once or twice and then it's dead, right? I don't know how to do this properly. So in the worst case, what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna spend now a day or a few hours at least in the Twilight Forest, and I will have 10-second clips or even less. But like, I need to go into the Twilight Forest. Let's see if I manage to film something. I'm not promising anything, I don't know if I can. And by the way, there is another problem here, and it is that when I'm starting the client, it is giving me a huge warning, almost error message saying, you have Optifine, Twilight Forest and Optifine evil, and Twilight Forest is blaming all the world's problem on Optifine, and we'll see. Like, if it breaks, then I will guess run without Optifine, which will be even harder to film anything with, because in my cave here, I'm getting single-digit FPS without Optifine. I just tried. Like, I have too much junk here, too much moving parts, too much create contraptions. I can no longer do anything in here without Optifine. So, no, this is gonna be a struggle. Let's see how it goes. Oink. Ow. I got hit by a lightning. Alright. And let's see if we get graphical errors or if my client crashes. Nothing crashed. Everything seems fine. Yeah, okay. I'll spend some time exploring here and I'll let you... Oh, I know that the first boss is... No, this is not. This is a different maze. We have the quests here. The first boss is supposed to be the Naga. Yes, and it's not in here. This is the labyrinth? Oh well, I'll spend some time exploring here, and I'll let you know if I find or anything interesting happens. See you in a bit. Right, so I think this is where the first boss is supposed to be. Yes, and this boss is supposed to be a snake. I think there is more to it. Yeah, it's broken completely, because I know that there is a tail around this boss's, head, or behind this boss's head. And yeah, that wasn't there because Optifine. Well, if that's the only bug, I think I can live with that. And, except that the boss completely disappeared. Did I kill it? Oh, I did, already. Like I said, I don't think... I'm not fearing for my life here. I'm just fearing that this is so ridiculously simple, because it is not balanced around having a giant sword and invulnerable armor, and I don't even know how many hearts I have, but it's like 40-50. I think the deer will give me venison. I need that for the food challenge, so... Is that venison? Yes, definitely. Yay, so we at least have found something that is food. Awesome. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna fight through things, and that's a island on a cloud. Is there a house on the cloud? On the other hand, I think we might be... Yeah, I think this kind of rain is telling me don't go there because you haven't finished the right challenges yet. So I'm not allowed to go into certain areas. I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna do it on camera though, because I still have no idea how this place is supposed to work. Every time I've been here in other mod packs, I just blitzed through it, because there I have also been completely overpowered. Right, see you in a bit. Hi, so since I'm sitting here, you might know that something has gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. And so the next few clips were completely corrupted. But the next few clips were basically me getting stuck in a crash loop. My entire Minecraft client kept freezing, and it was eating so much CPU, but my computer was working so hard during those crashes. Like, they weren't even crashes, they were just like lockups. Everything was locking up, that basically anything I filmed also got corrupted. It was kind of insane. Anyway, I have a few clips that I managed to salvage from all that mess. Like, it was unwatchable, right? Even the sound was actually corrupted. But I have a few bits that I managed to salvage, so I'm gonna try to stitch together a timeline that actually works. But basically, Twilight Forest kept crashing, and I did eventually solve it. I don't know what to do here. I'll keep trying restarting. Maybe I'll disable some mods and see what's happening. This is very, very strange. Oh, wow. So it took me 6 hours to get out of that crash loop. I kept crashing and crashing and crashing. I tried 4 different Java versions, and only Java 8 and 13 works. The newest 17 doesn't, of course, work. And the 11 that is being recommended on the K Factory Discord doesn't work either. I can only get it working with 13 and 8. I tried disabling Optifine, I tried disabling the performance mod, I tried disabling pretty much everything. And it's like every time I was in the Twilight Forest and I didn't even have to kill something, but usually I was after killing one mob, everything would just hang. I don't know if I fixed it by coming back to the overworlds. I have just unloaded some loot, like there isn't much, and I'm gonna give it another go. I hope I can recover this time as well, but something is very, very wrong, and I don't know if it's my installation or it's a bug. I checked the K Factory Discord and the GitHub, and people are not reporting any issues with Twilight Forest, so I don't know if it's my problem. Or by the way, like I did check like disabling Optifine and enabling Optifine, and that doesn't affect anything. Like it's really weird. So maybe it was just that one time I was there. I have actually been back to the overworld already. You might see at my levels that they have gone from 300 to 12. And no, I didn't die. I just started enchanting my sword. So this is the sentient blood magic sword, and I tried to add more capturing on it because I might want to have some spawn eggs from stuff in the Twilight Forest, but I don't, maybe this is causing issues? It has really weird enchants, but like I've been trying to not use it and just use this sword, and still buggy. Oh, this is strange. Anyway, I'm gonna try again. Let's see how far I can get this time. I need to kill more bosses because I've only been killing Naga bosses this far. And the next boss I need to kill is actually in this structure right here. And this is pretty much the biggest reason why I think it's kind of silly, or not silly, but I don't know if Twilight Forest works in mod packs. Because I am pretty sure I'm not supposed to fly up here and just do this. I'm pretty sure this is the boss room. So yeah, this is the boss room, and I can just jump into the boss room immediately without passing through all the floors below. Because there's like tons of floors below with spawners and skeletons and zombies and stuff like that. I can like jump in here. There's a bunch of things here, whatever those things are. Lots of mobs. Here is a spawner. I'm gonna grab that. Thank you. Now I have another spawner. More skeletons. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it actually works to have like Twilight Forests outside of pretty much vanilla, because yeah, I feel too powerful, but I'm not gonna nerf myself and say, for example, that I'm not gonna use the jetpack or not gonna use my amazing armor, because I like my armor, I like my weapons, and I like my jetpack, and I have earned them, I guess. So, yeah, let's go fight the boss here. And this boss, like, I have done this boss before, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here. The liches here have shields, so I don't think I can damage them, but sometimes I think they are supposed to shoot each other, right? They are throwing spells on me. So I think this is the main guy and they are hurting each other. I haven't been looking up the documentation or guides for how to do it, because I think it's more interesting to just try it for myself. I can't hit them, but I think they hit themselves / each other. I think that's what I'm supposed to do here. Eventually their shields disappear and I can just pretty much one-hit them, so it's probably not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna show you all the bosses, I think. I'm just gonna progress as much as I can, and if there's something interesting happens, we'll talk about that, but until then, I'm just gonna see if I can somehow do this. See, I told you, I'm not really good at explaining boss fights, especially when I'm almost invincible. Oh, I am actually not. They are hurting me quite a lot. Why am I not gaining my life back? Ooh, let's escape. I'm seeing red hearts. I haven't seen red hearts for a long time. Anyway, yeah, and by the way, if I probably never mentioned it, I have an auto-feeding module in my backpack, so I don't even have to stop to eat food. It just eats automatically. Right, let's do this, Mr. Lich. Oh, he had one fewer. Oh, that guy, done. That guy, done. Yay, Lich killed, and I got tons of random junk loot. A dozen crashes later, and I think 5 hours of debugging again. I think well, I don't know how to fix the problem, but I understood the problem, and I think I can prevent it. And it has to do with world generation. Basically, if too much world is generating at the same time, things just explode. The whole Minecraft server just seizes up. It looks like a threading issue. I am not exactly sure what's going on. But if I don't fly around the terrain, just walk around like I am supposed to, I guess, like I've been talking about, like I'm not gonna stop using my jetpack. Well, yeah, I am gonna stop using my jetpack if it crashes everything. I have finally redone that Lich fight, I think 3 times now, and finally managed to fix the problem by just slowing down. So we're gonna slow things down. Now I am in the, I think, what is it called? Like, according to the exploration quests, I'm trying to find the Minoshroom. I think I'm in the maze now under the Twilight Swamp biome, so I think I'm in the right place. Maze slime spawning, interesting. And yeah, I need to find the Minoshroom. I have found Minotaurs already, and like I'm getting tons of loot, but I have gotten my raw meat, and actually just by accident, I found frogs. So that's one more thing off the list of things that I need to look for the food quests. So we're getting close with the food as well. Anyway, yeah, let's just run around this maze and try to find... So apparently, what I need to find actually are Minoshrooms, and they can drop this. I need to find the maze map focus, and that will give me a map, I guess. Map of the maze might be particularly useful in finding the maze breaker, a pickaxe capable of breaking maze blocks quickly. Ah, okay, so that should simplify things. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Could be found in the secret room. All right, let's search for the secret room and search for the Minoshroom and continue here. And yes, there are TNT traps. Don't ask me how I know this. Oh, there's a Minotaur. Goodbye, cave spider. That was a Minotaur. I'm using this sword now because this sword has much more looting. Because it has Scavenger 2 and looting 6. So hopefully this will give me a better chance of getting the items that I need. But I've not been lucky and I've killed a lot of Minotaurs. Alright, let's do more searching. Hello, Minotaur. The disadvantage is that this is a one-hit kill with the big sword, and the small sword is a 2-hit kill. But we'll have to live with that. Right. Rather than finding the map focus and making a map and using that to find the boss, I did the opposite. I found the boss, I just completely accidentally, and I got 3 maze map focuses. And those are actually quite important, because if we look at how we can use it, The most important thing here, actually, that I really need to get from Twilight Forest so I can finish the eating challenge is an uncrafting table. And we'll get to that in a while, but I'm just gonna make one just to make sure that I don't waste these on unnecessary maps. You know what? It's actually time to go back to the overworld I was about. Yeah, it is the overworld. And put away the loot, because there's so much loot here. And I need to eat a lot of things as well. How do I get out of here? That is the question, because I think, yeah, I need that magical pickaxe to be able to break these blocks quickly. That's why I need the map. That's bedrock. Why is there... Oh, there is bedrock here. How do I get out of here? Progress report. I think I'm getting close to the end of everything that I need to do in the Twilight Forest. I have finished all these things. I actually didn't find the pickaxe to break the maze, but I have done all the bosses this far, and now I'm gonna fight a giant, whoever that might be. Let's try it. I want to record this bit at least. I've only had like 4 more crashes, which is actually quite good, because before I figured out that I shouldn't move too fast, I was crashing literally, like I maybe had 30 seconds in here before I crashed. So that is at least some progress. Now I'm supposed to build a tree here with magic beans. That is it. Oh, that's actually a staircase. Interesting. So I think this whole area is designed basically with no flying. I'm not supposed to fly, but I am, and that kind of ruins everything. You know what? Like, someday I actually want to try a mod pack that has Twilight Forests, where I attack the Twilight Forests before too much preparation. So with just normal armor and not incredibly insane armor like this and insane weapons and a bajillion hearts. This could actually be quite interesting experience to actually gear up here, because the gear here is not bad. Except, well, compared to what I have, it is. For like a normal Minecraft experience, this could actually be quite interesting. So, who am I fighting? I think I'm fighting myself, right? I heard rumors about that. Yep, it's me with a beard. Ow, ow. I don't would like to hit myself. Why is there like 3 of me? Or is that someone else? Oh, anyway. Okay, I guess I need to kill myself. Giant's pickaxe. Okay, breaks giant blocks. And that guy has a sword. I want the sword. I think there is a ability to get a sword as well. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, so this is... the rain is hurting me because I'm getting too close to a biome that I'm not supposed to be in just yet. This cloud, right? This cloud is supposed to be... like before I reach that biome, but like there are overlaps. I've seen the overlaps happening. My goodness, like I have lots of junk here, and I have picked up lots of junk here. Let's fly up here and clean up my inventory, because that is also something I do. My wait a minute. Are they actually that giant? So this is the wait, this needs to be in a clean inventory. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay, that's the giant sword, and what's the giant pickaxe? Oh, I don't want a stick. And that's the giant pickaxe. So, what am I supposed to break with this pickaxe? Was I supposed to break this cube? And there are many me's in there. Wait. Am I supposed... No, what was that? That was some strange zombie. Right, let's figure this out. I was supposed to break a big obsidian block. And where is that big obsidian block? This is not obsidian. I think this is just a random block that I broke. Alright. I think it was down here in the troll cave. Right. I think it was supposed to be this thing. That's not going fast. Should I have gone back to the overworld and enchanted this thing? Oh, that's a bad pickaxe. I mean, it's a stone pickaxe against obsidian, so yeah, it's probably expected. Yay! And we have some loot in here, and it doesn't seem to be rigged, okay? Because half of the things here are rigged to explode. Yay, torchberries, that's the magic lamp, and whatever that was. And more stuff here. Awesome! Have we actually finished? Brass casing, okay. Final boss, oh, castle brick. Ah, okay. So I think the lamp is supposed to be used to burn down all the garbage that was up there. Let's just dig straight up so I can get out of here. Right, so the lamp was for burning down all the thorny bits over there. And yeah, so I can basically fly past this whole thing. And as you can see, like the rain has stopped. The rain is no longer killing me. But I think the lamp is supposed to do this. No? Ow. 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 I can just fly past this thing. These blocks are neat. I like that. So, what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to get one of the bricks. I think. Yay! Quest completed, and ta-da! I have vein mining. Let's just use vein mining once. For good measure. On this very slow block, but why not? And I mined exactly one block. That wasn't very impressive. Can I vein mine Podzol? No. Wait. Ultimine is not active? Oh no, is it one of these trinkets? I don't have the I don't have the experience to enable it. Okay, right. Let's get some experience on it so I can enable my vein mining. And let's see. Did I crash or... No, we could save everything. Yay, awesome. Right, let's get... I think I can fly here safely, at least. Let's get some experience. Shouldn't be too hard. So I need 72 levels to unlock this thing. Yeah, that won't take long. This is my XP shower, by the way. Right, so... and Ultiminer, yay! Okay, let's destroy some wall here. I will repair it later. Yay, I can see that it's working. Haha! There we go. We have vein mining and we have vein block placing. Alright, let's see what we got. I finished sorting here. So here, like the first two rows are just like random extra blocks I picked up. I have a few extra trophies. I like the Aurora blocks. I'm gonna pick them up now that I have vein mining. I'm definitely gonna pick up more of them because they are quite neat. We have fireflies. Fireflies are pretty fun because you can make a firefly jar. I have a bunch of them somewhere over here. And I might actually start using them instead of lanterns because they are pretty neat. I guess the animation might cost a little bit, but they are a light block, so could be an option. They could be definitely an option instead of extra torches to just dump them in random places. I like them. I might do something interesting with them. Here we have various crafting blocks. They're, I guess, okay. A little bit interesting. Like I was saying, like this might actually be interesting to try in a regular Minecraft world rather than like heavily modded where I'm completely overpowered. Because if we look at some of them, like the Naga thing is something I'm supposed to be getting relatively early, right? And they give me leggings like this. 6 armor, half armor toughness. So if we just look at the leggings, 6 armor, and where's diamond? This is also 6 armor. This has more armor toughness. And this is somewhere between iron and diamond, so they're quite good, and they come with protection by default. So that's pretty decent, like for the first boss. Absolutely not bad. And then we can see here, like the steel leaf stuff, right? Let's just compare it to a pickaxe. 5 damage, 1.5 attack speed. Same as diamond. So this might actually, this seems like this is close to diamond gear levels, and it gives fortune by default, and the sword gives looting, and the helmet gives protection. It's not bad at all, except, well, in a situation when I'm geared like this, it's not particularly interesting. By the way, I set up all the trophies here on little pedestals, further decreasing my frame rate in the base. It's over 80. It's decent enough. But yeah, here we have all the foods. I have already eaten all the foods. I actually got an advancement for eating all the foods, so that's fine. The shader bags, I have no idea what they're good for. Can I open this? Yes. And I have no idea how they work. I'll have to look into this and try to figure it out. I got a bunch of spawn eggs. Pretty much don't need any of them except one that we're gonna talk about in a minute. And spawners here, I mostly just picked them up because I needed to disable the spawner. And the fastest way to disable a spawner is to pick it up. And we have a lamp of cinders and an uncrafting table. The uncrafting table we're gonna use in the next episode. We don't have time for that now. And I also picked up a bunch of gear. The bows are interesting. I'm gonna look at them later. And then we have the giant pickaxes here. A couple of apotheosis items. I'm not exactly sure if they were supposed to drop or if it's just like random apotheosis things happening. Decent items, actually. And if I hadn't decided that I should use Tinker's Construct for pretty much everything, I could probably do something useful with them. And here, yeah, ironwood gear. Now, what I started to do today, let's finish that. I want to get all the ingots. So I already have a ton of ironwood ingots, right? It was that one here. We now need a fiery ingot and a night metal ingot. And for night metal, I got tons of armor shards from drops. But we still don't have a stack. Let's just go smelt this thing. There we go. Alright, I have 24 of these ingots. This is a problem because it's not a full stack. I wanted the full stack of everything, but we can do something with these things. Actually, these things as well. And we look at them. We can actually throw them into an arc furnace and smelt them down to ingots. Still not enough. This one gives even more. This one gives 12, but I need a bunch more of these. And, well, if we look in here, I have a block and chain goblin charm fragments. Let's do a thing. Let's do this thing. Let's do, I guess, yes, block and chain goblin. Boink, boink, spawn egg. I'm gonna take that spawner, install it in the usual place, and let's just get a bunch of these block and chain so we can smelt them down and get more ingots. So let's see if this works. Oh yeah, there we go. Lots of goblins. Turn off the magnets. This should probably be enough. Yes, they are little goblins running out with a block and chain and punching me in the face. Oh. Okay, I didn't get the blocks and chains, but I got tons of that stuff and a bunch of charm fragments. Yeah, this should be actually enough, right? I'm one armor shard short. But that is enough. Alright, awesome. Alright, so let's put the ingots right here. And the last one we need was actually the fiery ingot. Actually, they should be here, just for order. And let's see how do we make the fiery ingots. I'm pretty sure the fiery ingots are made with either fiery tears, like this, yes, or the fiery blood, like that. But I don't have enough for a stack, so I'm going back in here and killing more bosses until I get enough fiery tears and fiery blood. I want a full stack of that stuff because I have decided that I want that. I'll be right back. Well, it turns out that it wasn't the fast traveling with a jetpack. It's pretty much any terrain generation just causes this. Like, I can hit the raven, I can basically dig under the grass and nothing is happening, and we have crashed again. I don't understand this. Why doesn't everybody else run into this problem? Why just me? I didn't fly here. I walked right here. I'm trying to get to that biome over there because I think I can get more fiery tears from a Hydra that should be in the middle of that, but yeah, I have no idea why, but that's what's happening. Okay, I have finally gotten enough fiery blood. I have been back to my base to just drop off the loot so I don't lose it every time. And I think this is the last bits I need to get a full stack of fiery ingots. This has been a complete mad adventure. I have lost count how many times I've crashed. And the problem is, when I crash, restarting this, like, first, like, stopping the client safely takes maybe 5 minutes. And then starting it up again takes a lot of time. It's not like, Forge always is very slow loading mods, and I don't really understand why. Now, I can show you on the map, by the way, what the problem was. Actually, I don't know what the problem is. See this bit here? If I ever come near these chunks around here and try to generate them, then everything hangs. There is another, I don't think it's, maybe it is the swamp biome, I'm not exactly sure, but in this area there is another one. Here, I cannot touch this area, so when I was coming back from this thing here, I had to go back down there, and there for already generated terrain, because things in this area, especially, like, I think this bit here, I can't generate it. As soon as I come near, it just hangs. It's complete madness. And then there are many, like, minefields like that on the map, where if I just touch it, then it's game over. So I've been pretty much finding these things, and then backtracking from them, and trying to find the next one. So here I just, like, this bit here, by the way, I could just fly completely. So it is unrelated to flying, it is unrelated to Optifine, it's unrelated to mods. I have tried even more disabling of mods, and it's just certain areas, when I try to generate them, then the game just dies. But now we have all the fiery blood and whatever the other bits were called. So let's just pick them up. I think we have enough. 52, 66. Oh yes, 2 more than I need. And I think it was in one of these. One of these. There, I have this one here, and I'm getting a stack of iron, I think it was. And it was just that, right? Oink. 1 at a time. So we have a stack of fiery ingots, and let's do this. And fiery ingots, and that's a stack of ultimate ingots. Wah! I didn't actually expect to finish this today, but I did. Yay! This was a very exhausting episode to film because of how many crashes there were. 20, 30, 40, I've no idea. But we got through it. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a very ultimate ingot. Bye.